Hello coders, I welcome you all. In this video, we are going to discuss how we can use TF-IDF in real world project. Imagine you are a recruiter. You post a job description and many candidates send their resume. Now you want to find out which resume is the best match for your job description, just like recruiters do. To do this, we will use TF-IDF, term frequency inverse document frequency. The question is why? Because computers can't understand raw text. They understand numbers. So we convert the text into numbers. This process is called vectorization. Now another question is why TF-IDF specifically? Because it doesn't just count words. It also tells us which words are important. It gives more weight to unique words in a document and less weight to common words like the or is. This way we focus on the words that actually matters for matching the job description with the resume, and by the end we can select best resume as per the job description that we want as a recruiter, right? So let me show you this practically. Let's jump to Jupyter Notebook. So first we have to import from sklearn dot feature underscore extraction dot text. We have to import TF-IDF vectorizer. Also from sklearn dot matrix dot pairwise we have to import cosine underscore similarity. Also we required pandas. So let's import pandas as PD. Let's execute this cell. Done. Let's move on. So you can see this is our job description. We are looking for a Python developer with experience in Flask, APIs and working with databases like PostgreSQL. Familiarity with Docker is a plus. So this is our job description. So we want to find best resume as per our job description. And here are the list of sample resumes that we received, 5. So here we are taking as a string just for teaching learning purpose. Let's execute this cell. Now comes the key step. So job description plus resume, and let's assign it to one variable documents is equal to this statement. Let's execute this cell. So here we are concatenating job description this with all the resume. So the question is why we are doing this? Please listen it carefully. Here we are creating one single list of text documents where the first item is the job description and the rest are resume. This is important because when we use TF-IDF vectorizer, it needs to see all the text together. So it can build common vocabulary and understand word frequencies across all documents. If we don't combine them like this, the vectorizer will treat them separately and we will not get comparable vectors. So basically, I am stacking all the text together so that when it learns the vocabulary, it is consistent across the job description and all resume. And also this part is important. By combining them like this, job description plus resume, we are creating vectors of the same size for each document because now we are creating common vocabulary. So we have vectors of the same size for job description and resume. Because please remember, cosine similarity only works if the vectors are the same size. That's why here we are combining job description plus resume. So yes, this step for creating the same sized vectors, that's all, which is necessary for cosine similarity to work. Hope all of you are clear with this. Now let's create instance of TF-IDF vectorizer. Let's assign it to one variable vec. Now vec dot fit underscore transform and our all the documents, this, which is combination of job description plus resume. Let's assign it to one variable TF-IDF matrix is equal to this statement. Let's execute this cell. So at this point, every document, job description plus resume is converted into a vector. Please remember here each vector has the same length and is based on the same vocabulary because we have added both job description and resume here. Let's check. And as you know, it is sparse matrix. So we have to convert it into array. And you can see our TF-IDF matrix 2D array having 6 vectors. First one for job description and remaining 5 for resume. That you can see. This is our first vector, our TF-IDF vector for job description. This is for first resume. Is TF-IDF vector for second resume. This is for third. This is for fourth. And this is the final fifth TF-IDF vector for our fifth resume. This one, right? But here we want to find best resume as per our job description. So we have to take this first, which is representing the TF-IDF vector for job description, and we have to find cosine similarity between remaining 5 vectors, which are for resume, because we want to select best resume as per our job description. Let's assign it to one variable SIM for similarity. Now let me show you first TF-IDF vector. So this is our first vector of our job description. Let's print remaining 5 vectors. That you can see. These TF-IDF vectors, which are 5 vectors for our 5 resume, right? Now we have to use cosine similarity, cosine underscore similarity that we have already imported here from sklearn.matrix.pairwise. We have imported cosine underscore similarity, and here we want to find cosine similarity between this, which is TF-IDF vector for our job description, and remaining 5 vectors for our resume. Let's assign it to X. So here cosine similarity tells us how similar each resume is to job description. Let's check. You can see here it is 2D array. So let's convert it into 1D array first using flatten. Let's execute this cell. Done. Now this is 1D array. So let's create pandas data frame just to display the scores nicely, right? So pd dot data frame. Let's create one column for resume. Here we are printing 5 resume, and in the second column similarity score that we found here, right? And we have stored in X. Done. Let's assign it to df. Let's execute this cell. Sorry, here is the error. Let's remove this and let's execute this cell one more time. Done. Let's check. Done. But you can see by default it is in ascending order. Best score is here. So we have to sort this pandas data frame by this similarity score. Let's copy, paste it over here, and we want in descending order. So ascending is equal to false. Let's execute this cell and this cell as well. Done. You can see our pandas data frame, and which is in descending order as per similarity score. And here our 5 resume with similarity score. So you can see we calculate cosine similarity between the job description and each resume vector, and we get scores like this. Each row is one resume. That you can see. The similarity score is how close the resume is to the job description based on the cosine similarity. Higher the score, more relevant the resume is to the job description. And here you can see resume at the index 4 is the most similar with score 0.31, and resume at index 0 is the least similar with score of 0.15. Basically, the cosine similarity is comparing all resume to the job description vector and giving us a score between 0 and 1. Closer to 1 is more similar. That's why we sort the results in descending order, and top result is the best match. And this is the best match. Resume at the index number 4, which is the most similar as per our job description. That you can see. This one. As per our job description. So we are selecting this particular candidate for the next round. Hope all of you are clear with this, right? How we can use TF-IDF in real world application. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe this channel. If you like this video, smash that like button. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care. Bye-bye. See you in the next video.